Welcome to the Run Your Day podcast, where our goal is to expand your focus and perspective on life. This is your daily dose of motivation, mindfulness, and so much more. And now, here to help you take your day back, your host, Dan Hafner.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome into another episode of the Run Your Day podcast. As always, Dan Hafner here, joining you with another episode. Today's topic is this: eating an elephant. As always, thank you all for joining. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's show from San Diego, California. As always, it is a pleasure to join you all this morning. Again, I am in San Diego, California, about to head down to my event for the day. I realize this is a little bit late for some of you on the East Coast, but I'm a West Coast guy this weekend, so that's just how it's going to be. So I'm going to make today's show real quick. Eating an elephant. Came across this topic, and I really think that it is very applicable in the topic of faith for the week. And I really think it was proper to cap it off with this eating an elephant analogy. So I'll dive into it a little bit for you here. Eating an elephant. You're thinking like, what? How do you actually eat an elephant, right? It's such a big animal. It's the biggest land animal in the world. How would you ever go about eating something like that? The answer is one bite at a time, right? That is all you can do. When you're faced with such a monumental task, an undertaking or a project or whatever you're doing, and it feels like you're eating an elephant, the first part is to take one bite. Then the next bite, 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 on and on and on it goes, right? That is the only way to do this. It's that simple. And I think this applies inside of the topic of faith, because if you don't believe in yourself, you're never going to be able to take that next bite. You're always going to get overwhelmed. You're always going to feel inadequate and like you're not moving anywhere, because you're trying to do it all at once. I've been there. I've done a million different things that I just try to do all at once, and you fail. I've noticed this in other people's lives, that try to say like, oh, I'm going to just wholesale change everything. I'm going to get in shape, and I'm going to be better, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to start this business, and I'm just going to change my whole life. Well, I have news for you. You're probably going to fail. Like, it sounds harsh, but you're probably going to fail. And how I know that is because I've done that many, many times. Get in this zone where you're like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do that. And you end up failing because you don't do a single thing. You get overwhelmed. You try to eat the elephant in one bite. And you can't do that. You have to take one bite at a time. You can't get too big for your britches. You cannot get too big for your britches. So my question for you today, as I wrap up this very, very quick show, is this: what is the elephant in your life, and how are you trying to eat it all in one bite? What is the first bite you can take today out of that elephant to start moving towards where you want to go? Think about this. I highly encourage you to start applying this lesson it can be applied anywhere, really, across your life. Inside of your fitness, inside of your marriage, inside of a business or career, everything. Like I say, every day, you can apply these lessons all across your life. So where? Is it in your fitness? Are you trying to lose 50 pounds? You're not going to lose 50 pounds in a short period of time. You have to do it one pound at a time, one workout at a time, one day at a time. If you want to get promoted in your career, you're not just going to get promoted overnight. You got to put the work in every single day. You got to do extra hours. You got to do extra projects. You got to volunteer for things. If you want to have a better marriage or a better relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you got to do daily deposits. You got to do, the one bite at a time. You have to tell them you love them. You have to be there with them. Go on date nights. Do whatever you got to do one day and one step at a time in order to get there. There's no other way. There's no way around this. You have to be willing to do the little things every single day in order to get the big goals you're after. And that is what eating an elephant is all about. Okay? So as always, thank you all for joining. It's going to wrap up today's show. Where is the elephant in your life? And how can you be better about eating it one bite at a time? As always, thank you all for joining. Dan Hafner signing off, and I will see you all live tomorrow on the Run Your Day Facebook page from San Diego, California, my friends. Thank you all for joining. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.